So I liked the idea of personifying the word garden and attributing that to going through life experiences and healing. And that's what this record truly is about healing and tending to the different parts of us that we deem, bad and good, exciting and phenomenal and terrifying, knowing that we can tend to all of these different facets and find a sense of purpose and a sense of healing. Pouring as much fertilizer onto these experiences and grow from them and know that we can bloom through that. That is what I want for us. That is what I want for me. And I try to encapsulate that into these 8 songs and find a way to continuously grow. I find this journey of music to be interesting because I had always loved to sing. I started singing when I was 6, singing for my family, singing for my friends. And then I entered a talent show in primary school when I was 9. That was the first time I ever publicly performed for anyone. That gave me so much ambition, and I was such an ambitious kid. I remember that. As much as I was emotional, I was so hopeful that I'd be like the Black Justin Bieber by the time I was 15. And then time moves and things don't happen in the way that you want them to. And I was going through my teenage hormonal phase, and I quit music when I was 17. And all I wanted to do was just go to university and study investigative journalism and be away from the pressures of being this singer kid. And that was all I was seen as. But I knew at the time I couldn't fathom the person that I am today, but at the time I knew that I was more than who I was. And so I wanted to give that version of me a chance to explore other aspects of myself through teaching, through education, through, creative direction, through just seeing what life would be like outside of music through adventures, festivals, and all of that. And that led to me coming back into music when I was 18. And again, being so fragile and not knowing anything about the industry, it was such a challenge to get through it. But, I think that a lot of the life I've lived in the last 6 years to now has allowed me to know when to step back and when too much, enough is enough in certain spaces where it's live performances or music industry events, is to just know what helps me cope and move on and, allow myself to not be consumed by the pressures of what the industry says or claims an artist should be, or a successful artist, because I believe that I am going to be a legend and going to be someone that will be doing and performing music until I take my last breath at 80, 90 years old or beyond that. This is who I am. This is my entire being, but not solely music. I am an amalgamation of social justice and of, helping children, helping women, helping Black people, the community around the world, helping queer folks, anyone under the rainbow. I just want to be of service to others, but to a point where it doesn't consume me. And at the age of 26 today, I am able to take the struggle that has been my life and turn that into hope, and turn that into joy, and turn that into something that can make me hopeful for the future of me, of the lineage that I hope to, have and to heal. That's where I'm at right now in this journey, in this part of my life, is I'm just focusing on healing. I think my anxiety stems from the fact that I have a lot to prove, but not also because me being me is enough. But I know that because I'm so sure of myself, and I'm learning how to be more sure of myself every day. But, you know, the anxiety comes from the fact that being as present as you are and as confident as you are in itself is a way that can drain you when folks take all of that from you and you're left depleted. And I found myself being in that position a lot of times with folks that don't know who they are yet. And I guess use me as a vessel to explore what they could be or what they want to be. And that in itself is so anxiety inducing, because all I want to be is, I guess, heard and understood and loved and accepted. But a lot of that is taken away from me as my energy is drained. Nothing about this existence that we have is linear, and accepting that truth will make it a little easier for us to tread on. I just realized what's good for me and what's good for my mental, and that is not destruction, and that is not arguments, and that is not having to explain myself. I am so tired of explaining myself. I want to just be. And if you have a problem with that, you can fuck right off. Everyone needs to know that they deserve love and that they deserve kindness and music. And music is the best way to show love.